The San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Both teams still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in week 2. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed above central.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throw left side finds Johnson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll toss it near to Benson. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
You felt that the second this play bounced toward the outside, this defense responded. They pounced. That was their chance to get to him before he could get the couple inches he needed for a 1st down.
Well, gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. First carry here for Jordan James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Red, set. Wide open. Crowd run. Ready.
Herbert back to throw. Taylor makes the catch. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Set. Delta, Hunt. 21.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Johnson finds the football, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. A gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Go.
1st and 10, Herbert. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that, and it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
There's a give inside to James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. So what these D tackles work on in the league, you got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now run, James. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going dime here, 3rd down.
380. 380. 12. Let's go. Hey. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball, and that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, early momentum with that field goal.
Now he's York to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Time for home for me. Don't let him rest.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. from the gun. It's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Manages a gain of 3 there. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Allen. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Again, Allen to the air. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Able to get it to Benson. And this one does not go far.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Niners' 38-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Allen gonna throw again. That's on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's gonna give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
7-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. Here's a screen to Benson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60. Switch.
Toss play right side. Benson breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hut, hut.
Short pass brought in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 5-yard line.
60 Eagles. Hurt.
They give on 2nd to Benson. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A 26-yard attempt.
It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
That just stings. You got to be automatic from that distance. That is going to be a tough one for that sideline to absorb.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
Kappa.
Running with James. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Right. 380. Good out. Delta. Stop. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready?
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. This is pulled in by James. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Jordan James.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard.
Set. Baylor Tiger. 380. Good out. Hey, Ray.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches.
Lion. Baylor Tiger. Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. This finds its target. That's Taylor. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 9-point advantage. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Now he's York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check out.
Now Allen. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Allen setting up play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Back to the air. Allen. Wow, wide open here. Complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start to fight back with their first points of this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here's James running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This offense is now left for some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Let's go. 12. Set.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Set. 5-9. Hey, Kappa.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Balled in by Lamb, right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Brock, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Cardinals go to the dime look here. 3rd down.
Set. 380. Drop. 380. Drop. Hey, go Lion. Crowd right. Hey.
Throw here. 3rd down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Oh my goodness, I have never seen this before. Doesn't let it bounce into the end zone. It is fair caught at the 1. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 6 the Eagle.
Motion.
From his own end zone, Allen. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. 7 Cowboy 80. Riggs. That's it. Keep the pressure on the 60 Bobcat.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
Okay, when a team spends a premium pick on a DB, in my opinion, you've got to be able to take the ball away. So many guys can run really fast, cover really well, but the difference makers find a way to create those interceptions.
21. Delta. Stop. Hey, easy. We're going orange.
Herbert on 1st down. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. There's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
21. Home trips right.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Going deep here for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger. Let's go. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Why did it happen?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And he has enough for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ram. Go. Step.
3rd and long for him here. On the move, headed right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Lion.
Herbert, quick out line, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Delta. Set. Go.
This is James. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set. 380. You're out. 380. You're out. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
McLaughlin on for the field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Returning it from the 4. Things going well so far. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Ray. Ready.
Running this with massive hits. The ball's out. And the Cardinals pick it up. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals had a short field and followed through. Step one is just making the hit, Brock. Step two, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step three, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just like I love the joy. The unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
A run now with James. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Set. 280. Set.
Herbert now. They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
6 defensive backs out there. Cardinals going dime here, 3rd down.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, go Lion. Why did
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Johnston. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Set. Delta. Set.
Carry here for James. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
380. 21. Go.
They run. It's James. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. We'll get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
So 1st down from the 41.
Set.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Set. Hey, ram. Kappa. 12. Ready.
To the air this time. Herbert has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 7.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Stay with Tiger. Don't stop. Crowd right. 5-9. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Field goal would have been 49 yards, Brock, but they want to go for this instead.
Wide 80. Go.
Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on 4th down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
He connects now for a 3rd time, and that's the biggest of the 3 field goals he's made in this contest. Gives him the lead. Now you turn the keys over to your defense to try and protect it.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. There's a screen to Benson. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. the ground with Benson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He spits down inside the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go, set. Hurt. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Benson on the counter. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Check smash. Let's go now. Ready. 19 Tiger. 19 check. Street. Check go.
Benson once more. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Check smash. Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Go street. What you got? Stay at home.
The give now to Benson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Go.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead as time runs out here in the 3rd. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals jump in front now by 5. So we're through 3 here. Both teams with a chance here to reset before we resume play.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He'll begin his return from the 11. He dodged the tackle, and he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Give now to the running back. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, gets the better defenses in this league.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Go. Home trips right. Let's go. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Jake? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On third down, Herbert. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. Into the red zone. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all. Going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal.
Set. 380. Green out. 5-9, 5-9. Set.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Set. 380. Green out. Hey, ram.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for second and goal.
Lion. Right.
That's complete to John. Oh, no! The ball is loose! And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Near disaster a moment ago, but this drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third.
380. Right. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
The pressure got to him on that short attempt. And the deficit remains unchanged here in the fourth.
It's one of those game management situations, Kate, that people are going to question afterwards. Fourth quarter, down by that margin. Yeah, you could question whether you even should have brought the field goal team out. Now with that miss, there's going to be even more criticism.
Mike Tomlin eyeing that play clock, and he gets a timeout just before it runs out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Come on, guys. Let's make a play here.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, smash, bro. 70 Timberwolves.
And off to Benson to start the drive. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Nike 18. Let's go.
Blitz coming here. Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Come back, team. Come back, team. Take motion, 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 motion.
He'll throw it. That pass is complete to McBride. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Half the 60, half the 60.
They'll run. It's Benson. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Go. Baylor Tiger. Stop. 12. 21. 5-9. Let's go.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Second and 10. Need something positive here. That's completed out to the right. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Baylor Tiger brings up 3rd and inches.
Crowd right. Let's go. 59.
Looking to throw. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. 49ers facing a 5-point deficit.
380.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Set.
Here's a quick throw to the left. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
Two-point conversion.
Hey, Ray. Crowd right.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Home and trips right. Ready.
Setting up to pass. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Now is York to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
Cowboy 80. 700.
We'll look to throw it. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Back to 60. Go.
Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Check. Bobcat. Hawk 70. Go street.
They'll toss it here to Benson. And they find them after just a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
19 tight. 60 Eagles.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Jukes away from one. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop that clock. So they can still win it with a field goal or a touchdown, Brock. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Deshaun Watson. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for two.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Has it at the two. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ram. Baylor Tiger. Chill.
Here he is to throw. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
A gain of 26 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Delta.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. They kick the running back in motion. Herbert on first down. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Crowd right. 380. Baylor Tiger. 59. Let's go. Ready.
Back to the air, Herbert. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Coming in the goal line. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Herbert leading them to the line, going for two.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter.
You know, this game can be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Shut up! 60 Bison, 60 Bison, go!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Glendale.